Ah, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? Hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Hey there. Hey there, Kimberly. Carmen, Lizzie Anderson. What's up, guys? How are you? Hope everybody's doing great. Wednesday night, best night of the week, right? Whew. So it's December, you guys. I think I missed Thanksgiving. What the heck? I feel like last week was Halloween, and now it's December all of a sudden. I feel like November was like 2 days long, and then all of a sudden we're here in December already. Christmas is freaking, what, 23 days away? Christmas? 3 weeks away, basically? That's crazy. Whew. Hello. Lauren Werner, what's up? Hey, guys. Awesome. Well, hey, I gotta say, first of all, thank you guys, everybody, for ordering stuff from Humans Were Here. The Black Friday sale was awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Sold a bunch of the private shows, so those will be fun over the next few weeks. A bunch of those posters. You guys, I guess that was a cool idea because you guys bought a lot of those posters. So thank you so much for supporting me and all my crazy ideas, supporting my label, Humans Were Here. Much appreciated, guys. Cheers. Thank you. We're actually planning a little holiday show, kind of a performance thing. Humans Were Here holiday show. So hopefully by next week I'll have some details on that. But yeah, so if you guys don't follow Humans Were Here, at humans.were.here on Instagram, please follow, because then you'll get all the updates and stuff. But yeah, it'll be a really fun little holiday performance. We're trying to get it together. We're trying to figure out all the details. So we'll let you guys know as soon as we figure it out. So you'll know first if you follow Humans Were Here. But yeah, tonight is Stop Week. I broke out this old shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. Plain White Tees World Tour 2002. And the joke is that we're in the van and the trailer. This is actually the what do you call it? The profile, you know, profile? Is that the right? Like an outline of our actual van and trailer at the time that we toured with. The trailer was this weird thing. It had like a roof rack. We didn't put anything up there, but like it just made it look really weird, so it looked cool on the shirt. It was actually one time at Warped Tour, I remember Mike Rotondo was like laying up here and he got super sunburned and was like peeling for like 2 weeks. But yeah, that's the only time anybody ever used the roof rack of the trailer. But yeah, these were the days, the stop days. That's where it all began for us. Our first tours we ever did. You know, that's we toured that album actually for like 3 years, I feel like, just really building it up. And that's back in the day when we were out, you know, touring for like 300 days a year. So we really hit it hard with that album. Yeah, it seems like it's funny because on the Wednesday Club this whole time, I think this is, I don't even know, I lost track. I was going to count all the weeks, but it's definitely been at least 30 weeks, right, of doing the Wednesday Club. And I feel like anytime I would put songs from Stop on the list, the voting list, you guys would like always vote for them. And I know Lonely September is the winner tonight. And I say this every time, but that song is still in our top like 8 songs on Spotify. So I don't know, it's crazy that this album kind of resonated so much with you guys. Because like I said, when we were touring on it, we toured forever and it was like, you know, obviously like our first real album. So it was like, I don't know, just really small crowds and stuff. And we had to we'd play a show and then I would go back to the merch table and like literally beg people like, please buy this. It's only $10 to buy a CD. And I was like, you know, if you don't like it, next time we come through town, we'll give you your money back. And, you know, I was like just doing whatever I could to sell these albums because like literally we were like, we needed money to get to the next show and we needed like, you know, to buy Taco Bell that night or something, you know. It's like we literally needed to survive. So I'm just did my best to sell as many Stop CDs as we could on those tours. And then our next album was obviously All That We Needed, which I've already done All That We Needed night, so you guys know that story. And that's kind of the album that really started propelling us forward, but Stop kind of set the groundwork. So I'm super stoked that you guys still love this album. Had a lot of cool votes this week. I will say that this week, again, not super surprised with the picks. I think you guys did a great job with the picks. I kind of thought Stop would be on the list because I know that's like one of your guys' favorites off this album. But besides that, everything else was pretty expected for sure. Here, I got, you know what sucks? I got the album right here. Hang on. But I couldn't find, so we released Stop on our own, like before Fearless Records was involved. And there was actually an entire different band back then. It was me and Dave, we started the band together. And then we had our buddies Steve and Ken in the band. And so this album was made with those four guys, me, Dave, Steve, and Ken. And so the original artwork, it was just photos of us, of those four guys. So when I grabbed this album, this is like the re-release. Fearless put this out after, I think this came after Hey There Delilah was a big hit. Fearless did a re-release of Stop. And so it's all photos. They redid the artwork and stuff, aside from, of course, the cover is the same with that stop sign. Actually, the logo, the band logo, is different on this one too. I know this is super exciting for you guys, but I always got to talk about the album and the artwork and stuff before we get into it. But so yeah, most of the artwork is all different. And so it's funny to see like this photo right here. This is Mike, DeMar, me, Tim, and Dave. It's like these guys weren't even in the band when we made this album. But at that point, people knew us. Like I said, this was after Delilah that they re-released this. So people knew us as this band, and this is the band that we obviously were at that time. So those are the photos. All the photos kind of reflect the newer lineup, but the guys that actually made this record with me were not even on here. This is a great photo here. It's funny because this right here is a bigger. We never played to this many people when we toured this album. This is All That We Needed days for sure. I wish we had crowds like that when we toured on Stop. Let me see. Yeah, this photo was actually taken when we did our Hey There Delilah EP photos. So that was like a outtake from that photo session. And then these are just some random. Actually, this photo right here was when we were on iCarly. Me and Mikey up here. I don't know, that looks like it might have been those Hey There Delilah sessions too. And this one looks like it was backstage. I want to say this was backstage when we were on tour with Panic at the Disco maybe? Or maybe Fall Out Boy or something. But yeah, definitely just like a backstage. Very random, and this one looks like maybe a Warped Tour crowd. But Warped Tour, like in the Delilah days, not in the Stop days. Like I said, I wish we could have played to crowds like that. Like that was our dream, to play to those crowds when we put this album out. And so it only took, it took another album or two, but we made it there. We got there. All right, so I'm going to start playing some songs here. So yeah, the Stop. And by the way, the joke of the World Tour shirt. You can't tour the world in like a van and trailer, you gotta fly and stuff like that and be on a bus or whatever. But so we thought this was really funny at the time. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it. I know I've told you guys since I have played a lot of these songs. Actually, I've played all of these songs on the Wednesday Club before. And I've told you guys this, but Stop, definitely out of all of our albums, is the most like a diary to me. Like I was going through pretty much like my first actual relationship, like serious boyfriend girlfriend relationship, and So all of these songs are literally about the same girl. Like all of the Stop album is about the same girl, and they're not all about a girl. You know, like Happy Someday, I guess, is kind of a departure. But yeah, it's like so going through these songs right now, like today when I was rehearsing them, it was definitely like, you know, you can't help but reminisce, and it totally brings you back to those times. So yeah. And it's funny because a lot of the songs on the album are like a little bit more negative towards her. But again, it's like I look back on those times with nothing but like fond memories and you know, love in my heart for that stuff. But you're a lot more akin to pick up the guitar when you have something you have to get out, when you have something eating at you. Like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. This is unbelievable. And so that's when you grab your guitar. Not when like, oh my God, I had the greatest day. She's so amazing. Like those days normally don't inspire you to have to write. But it looks like there is one song on this list that is definitely a happy one. So yeah, I'll get to that one. Anyway, this is a song about her. She would like go out and drink and then like there were nights where she'd rather hang out with her friends and drink than like hang out with me. And that's like, now that I'm like older, I'm like, what the hell was so wrong with that? Like, why did I care so much? But at the time it was like the biggest deal. Like, what the hell? She should want to be with her boyfriend. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I've grown up a little bit since then, or maybe I've grown down. Like, I don't know. Anyway, this is Please Don't Do This. Track 2 off the Stop album. Call me in the middle of the night, saying that you just got home. Lucky I'm even still awake, waking up to answer the phone. But I knew it would be you, 'cause I was hoping that you'd call, hoping you would say that you were sorry, but you don't apologize at all. It's not okay, it's not alright. What have you been doing with those guys all night? If they're really just friends, why wouldn't you choose me over them? Please don't do this again. Try to give the space you need, but you end up walking all over me. Please don't do this to me. Oh no, please don't do this to me. Call me in the middle of the night, so drunk you're ready to pass out, saying that you had a great time, except for that hour you blacked out. Now you're surprised that I'm pissed, and you think I'm acting all tough. Well, I think you're acting like a bitch, and I swear this time I've had enough. And it's not okay, it's not alright. What have you been doing with those guys all night? If they're really just friends, why wouldn't you choose me over them? Please don't do this again. Try to give the space you need, but you end up walking all over me. Please don't do this to me. Oh no, please don't do this. Why do you have to push me so hard? You're pushing me away. I ask, please don't do this to me, but you're doing it anyway. And it's not okay, and it's not alright. You can't fool me, so don't even try. And it's not okay, and it's not alright. What have you been doing with those guys all night? They're really just friends, why wouldn't you choose me over them? Please don't do this again. Try to give me the space you need, but you end up walking all over me. Please don't do this to me. Oh no, please don't do this to me. Call me in the middle of the night. Please don't do this to me. Call me in the middle of the night. Please don't do this to me. Call me in the middle of the night. Please don't do this to me. Please Don't Do This off of the Stop album. That is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Track two off of the Stop album. Ah, yes. Young love, you know, every little thing can just, you're so dramatic when you're younger, I feel like, you know, everything matters so much. Not that it shouldn't matter, but it's just like I don't know, your emotions are all like hypersensitive or something. I don't know. You know, it's like first love. It's like you want it to be perfect or whatever. And anytime something goes wrong, you're like, what the hell? How could you do this to me? I'm nothing but, you know, nothing but good to her. But, you know, it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. And I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. So, cheers. All right. So the next song on the list, I think I'm going to get a little bit of water too. All right, the next song on the list. It's funny, these first two tracks are both about her basically choosing to drink rather than hang out with me. I guess those were like the biggest problems. That's another thing. It's like back then, like those were the biggest problems we had in a relationship. It was like, oh man, you'd rather go drink with your friends than hang out with me? Like that was the biggest deal, right? But it's like, as you get older, why is it that like problems, they get a lot bigger and a lot heavier, but yet they don't seem to matter as much as the little things did back in the day, you know? I don't know. But anyway, this song is, kind of an extension of that same idea, except in this one, I'm basically trying to tell her that, you know, she doesn't need to go out and drink to have a good time. You know, it's like she should find happiness within herself rather than going to look for it in alcohol, as I enjoy my White Claw here. But yeah, it's funny, back then also, I didn't drink. I didn't start drinking until I was like in my frickin' like mid to late 20s. Not that I like drink really ever, but once in a while, of course, when I perform, I like to have a drink, take the edge off a little bit, but besides that, that's about it. But like back then when I never drank, I think it was also a big deal that like, because I didn't really get it. Like, why do you want to go drink instead of be with me? I don't know. Like I said, kind of dramatic back then, but yeah. I was just trying to show her that she was bigger than that and that she didn't need that, you know. So this one goes out to anybody. I know this is actually an inspirational one for a lot of people. So that's the cool part about writing songs, like personal songs like that. Like I wrote these songs for this one girl, but obviously you can relate, anybody can relate to them, you know, and a lot of people go through the same stuff. So, all right, anyway, Babylon, this is Shine. You know it tears me up inside to see the feelings that you hide inside that empty bottle. I wish you saw how great you were. I wish you saw what life was worth. You wouldn't have to hide your problems, and I don't care what you might think. I think you had too much to drink. Can't even talk when you're this way. Run away, run away. That won't make it any better. Run away, run away. Make too much out there you could miss. There's so much life out there to live. If you would just believe in yourself, you know you're better than all of this. You know you've got so much to give, but you're so afraid to give of yourself. And I don't care what you might think. I think you've had too much to drink. Can't even talk when you're this way. Run away, run away. That won't make it any better. Run away, run away. Make tomorrow harder to live than today. There's a bright light shining inside you. It shines out through your eyes. Don't drown it away. Don't be afraid. Don't hide. Let it shine. Oh, oh, let it shine. You say you're looking for happiness, but when it comes you run away from it. You tell yourself you don't deserve it. There's not much more that I can do, and all the rest is up to you. Until you love yourself, you'll never change. Run away, run away. That won't make it any better. Run away, run away. Make tomorrow harder to live than today. Run away, run away. That won't make it any better. Run away, run away. But you'll keep on running until you deal with today. Whoops. Oh yeah. That was Shine, track 6, I want to say. Yep, track 6, off of the Stop album. Thank you guys. Oh, it's like a long song. I think that song is almost 5 minutes long. And a lot of high notes. Run. Oh, I guess it's not that high in my range, but for some reason, run away. It's like it feels a lot higher than it is. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, the moral of that story is you don't need alcohol to have a good time. You don't need to look, and it doesn't even have to be alcohol. You don't need to look outward for happiness. You need to look inward. Boom. I think gratitude is the key to happiness. So to be thankful for what you have around you, that's the key. That's happiness right there. All right. Yeah, next song is the happy song on the album. Woo! Is this the only happy song on the album, by the way? Hang on. Let me run through these songs here. Stop. No. Please don't do this. No. What if? What if is kind of hopeful and positive, but not really happy. Fireworks. Happy song. Leavin'. No. Shine. Hopeful, but not necessarily happy. Your Fault. Definitely not happy. Happy Someday. Kind of happy, but like not yet, right? Lonely September, not happy. Can't Turn Away, not happy. Penny, definitely not happy. Radio's in Heaven, not happy. Man, this is the only happy song on the album. Wow. No wonder you guys like this one, right? I need to write more happy songs. Maybe that's the key. Wow, I'm trying to think of all of my songs now. I'm like realizing that I write a lot of like unhappy songs. All right, we won't get into that now. I'm having this moment of self like mind blowing right now. Anyway, all right. This is a happy song. It's called Fireworks. This is like about the good parts of the relationship. Here we go. With me, but what's it gonna take to prove that I'm for real? Cause you know how I feel about you. You know I can't live without you. I just wanna stay and make it real. Cause I know you know it can't get much better. Fireworks flying whenever we're together. I know you know that I know you love me. I made up my mind that I want you to be the one I wanna be with when I'm 92. Cause I know you know it can't get much better. Fireworks flying whenever we're together. I know you know that I know you love me. Cause I know you know it can't get much better. Fireworks flying whenever we're together. I know you know that I know you love me. I know you love me. I just wanna feel you tonight, making sure the moment's just right. I cannot staring in your eyes. I just wanna feel your heartbeat, hold you even closer to me, fall asleep with you right by my side. We'll see fireworks tonight. We'll see fireworks tonight. I've waited all my life to make this perfect every way. And sharing it with you would make it even more than that, more than that. Cause I know you know it can't get much better. Fireworks flying whenever we're together. I know you know that I know you love me. Cause I know you know it can't get much better. Fireworks flying whenever we're together. I know you know that I know you love me. We'll see fireworks tonight. You know it can't get much better. Fireworks flying whenever we're together. I know you know that I know you love me. We'll see fireworks tonight. You know it can't get much better. Fireworks flying whenever we're together. I know you know that I know you love me. And I just wanna feel you tonight, making sure the moment's just right. I cannot staring in your eyes, in your eyes. I just wanna feel your heartbeat, hold you even closer to me, fall asleep with you right by my side. We'll see fireworks tonight. Oh yeah, Fireworks, the happy song off the Stop album, track 4. Woo! Yeah. Pretty freaking happy song. But it still has those minor chords, so it like still pulls the feelings out, you know? Yeah. You know what? I'm a little bit out of tune here. Just the tiniest bit that it's annoying me a little bit, so I'm gonna tune real quick. 2 more songs tonight. Thank you guys, as always, for voting and for tuning in. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are still enjoying these Wednesday nights. Because I know I am. Ooh, there it is. This guy was way out. Nice. All right, guys, we got 2 more songs. 2 more songs, and this next song is a very, very special song for me. So I wrote this song for when my great grandma passed away. And it was a way of kind of, you know, again, you don't necessarily turn to your guitar when you're at your happiest, but sometimes when you're going through some things that you feel like you have to get off your chest, or you have to express yourself, or you have to, you know, vent, or, you know, just kind of capture some emotion, that's usually when you grab the guitar. And so when my great grandma passed away, you know, of course, she always encouraged me and my singing and stuff, and the band, you know, we were just some tiny local band at that time, but, you know, my family's always been super supportive. So my great grandma, you know, I was real close with her. And so when she passed away, I wrote this next song. And it's funny because I know through the years, people, you know, we've heard fans say that, you know, oh, I played this song at my friend's funeral, or my, you know, whatever. Like, I feel like this song, you know, it ended up not just being, I wrote it for my great grandma, but it ended up being such a bigger thing that meant a lot to a lot of people, especially going through, you know, like a death in the family or a loved one. And then I remember when my friend, one of my good friends from high school, when he passed away, you know, when we were in our 20s, we had a show at the Metro in Chicago just a few days after he passed away. And I remember I played this song there, and I kind of dedicated it to him, and it was like a really beautiful moment. And it just so happens that, and this is really, really kind of sad, and I haven't really told many people this, but a couple weeks ago, my grandpa passed away. And I was super close with him, and it was pretty devastating, and still kind of grieving it, and trying to make, you know, trying to stay positive, and you know, just again, like the song says, remember all the good times, you know, and be thankful for all those memories. But it really sucks, and especially in, you know, for it to happen now in 2020, when you can't really, you know, you can't really be around family, and you can't really share it with your family or with people that loved him too. You know, there's no, like, the grieving process basically has to be alone, you know? You kind of do it on your own, and so it's like, you know, I've got my son to kind of share it with, you know, my parents, you know, can share it with, but you can't really hug them too much because you don't want to, you know, risk getting sick and stuff. So, so yeah, definitely been a heavy few weeks for me dealing with that stuff, and it really sucks. But yeah, it's like this song through the years, it keeps its relevance, I guess, unfortunately, because it's like the circumstances suck every time it's relevant. But yeah, the song's kind of been there for me. You know, a few times throughout my life when I needed it the most, and so this is another one of those times. So even though it's not a live show and I get to share it with you know, fans face to face and you know, have that connected moment. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know with this, you know, especially freaking pandemic, you know, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people know somebody this year that has maybe gotten real sick or maybe even passed away. So yeah, maybe this song will, you know, kind of bring us together when we need it the most. So anyway, this song, I'm like getting emotional, but yeah, this song goes out to my grandpa and my grandma, who is watching. I think she watches me every Wednesday. So Grandma, I love you so much. And it was actually her mom that I wrote the song about. So yeah, pretty beautiful. So here we go. This is Radios in Heaven. Here we go. You left before I had a chance to say goodbye. That's the way life usually is. Oh wait, no, wrong. I fucked up the words for my grandpa. Okay, come on. God damn it. Your time has already come, and I don't know why. The last thing that I had heard, you were doing just fine. Seems like just yesterday I was laughing with you, playing games at Grandma's house. Well, you taught me well, didn't you? I hope I'm just like you. And do they have radios in heaven? I hope they do. 'Cause they're playing my song on the radio, and I'm singing it to you. I'm singing it to you, 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 you. You left before I had a chance to say goodbye. But that's the way life usually is, it just passes you by. But you can't hold on to regrets, and you can't look back. So I'll just be thankful for the times that I had with you. I hope I'm just like you. Do they have radios in heaven? I hope they do. 'Cause they're playing my song on the radio, and I'm singing it to you. I'm singing it to you. hope I'm just like you. I hope I turn out to be as good as you. And do they have radios in heaven? I hope they do. 'Cause they're playing my song on the radio, and I'm singing it to you. I'm singing it to you. Well, if they don't have radios in heaven, well, here's what I'll do. I can bring my guitar when my time is up, and I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you. You, you, you. You, you, you. You, you, you. I'll play it for you. Radios in heaven, I hope they do. I hope they do. Ah, for Papa Rolly. Yeah, it's funny. I haven't even really told my band yet. Cause it's not something like, hey guys, guess what? My grandpa died. It's like, it's hard to like how do you bring something like that up? So, but yeah. Sad, but again, had a amazing life. I was really close with them, so we shared a lot of really amazing times, a lot of great memories. So yeah, I'm just grateful for that. And fun story, actually. My grandpa was one of the first people when I wrote Hey There Delilah. My grandpa, I think, was pretty much the first person that told me that song sounds like a hit. So I think Grandpa should have been an A&R guy or something. He had a good ear. He knew Delilah would be a hit. So, and when our guitars, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, there was one of the worst moments to ever happen to the Plain White T's. All of our gear got stolen after a show this one night when we were on tour in the early days, touring off on it was right before All That We Needed, actually, I think. And so I guess it would have been, still in the stop. No, maybe it was right toward, I don't know, it was at some point during All That We Needed, I think. But the moral of the story is the guitar that I wrote on, the acoustic guitar I actually wrote Hey There Delilah on, got stolen, which really sucks. And it was my grandma and grandpa who actually bought me a new acoustic guitar when our gear got stolen. And I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, and I played on the record 1, 2, 3, 4 with that new guitar. So yeah, so Grandpa was a big part of my life, and a part of, like I said, my family's always been super supportive of me with music and stuff. So yeah, love my Gramps. All right, so thanks for you guys are like my therapy this week, So thank you very much for always being there for me. All these awesome Wednesdays. They really do mean a lot, so thank you guys. All right, and I got one more song for this week's Wednesday Club. I feel like I've done this one a few times at this point on the Wednesday Club, and I'm pretty sure that every time I've put this song up for voting, it's always been the most voted for song of that week, and I guess this is no different. So yeah, and I guess my point is that since I've played it a few times already, I've probably told every possible story imaginable for it, about writing it and whatever. One weird story that actually I don't even know. I haven't looked in on this yet. But there was, I remember at the time, like, it was literally within like, it had to be right before Delilah got big. But there was some like Mexican artist that covered this song, and I swear, I think it was like a big hit for some like Hispanic artist. I think they sang it in Spanish. And I was like, you know, honestly, to this day, I don't even know if I even have royalties or got ever paid, but I don't know. This sounds like it's like a weird dream right now because I haven't really thought about this in probably 10 years. But if anybody knows this story or like has like a link to that song or the artist, DM me on Instagram at Higgy Pop, because yeah, I need to look into that. Because maybe I have like 10 years of royalties sitting around or something for this song. But yeah, it was literally the exact same song. Somebody sang it in Spanish. And I heard from people in other countries that it was actually like a hit, like it was on the radio or something. Maybe that's why Lonely September is such a big song, because everybody's like, oh yeah, I know the Spanish version or something. I don't know, but kind of a weird little story for this song. There's also some freaking hip hop song, like a rap song right now, that sampled "Hey There Delilah," and I don't know if I'm getting paid for that either. I gotta look into all these things, because it's like people be stealing my songs here. But I guess that's like, don't they say? I guess imitation is like the you know, the greatest form of flattery or something like that, right? Something like that. But anyway, it's also stealing, so I'm gonna look into it. But this is the real version that I wrote. That you guys seem to love all these years later. So thanks for always voting for it. Glad you guys love it. This is your most requested song of the week. Stop week this week. Let's see. Oh yeah, I put this as track 9 because September is month 9. I bet you guys never caught that one. Come on. A Lonely September. Oh, and it's called A Lonely September, not just Lonely September. A Lonely September, track 9, off of the Stop album, your most requested song this week. So here you go. Sitting here all by myself, just trying to think of something to do. I'm trying to think of something, anything, just to keep me from thinking of you. But you know it's not working out, 'cause you're all that's on my mind. One thought of you is all it takes to leave the rest of the world behind. Oh, and I didn't mean for this to go as far as it did. And I didn't mean to get so close and share what we did. And I didn't mean to fall in love, but I did. And you didn't mean to love me back, but I know we did. I'm sitting here trying to convince myself that you're not the one for me. But the more I think, the less I believe it, and the more I want you here with me. You know the holidays are coming up, I don't want to spend them alone. Memories of Christmas time with you will just kill me if I'm on my own. No. And I didn't mean for this to go as far as it did. And I didn't mean to get so trying to entertain myself with this old guitar. But with all my inspiration gone, it's not getting me very far. I look around my room and everything I see reminds me of you. Oh please, baby, won't you take my hand? Got nothing left to prove. Oh, and I didn't mean for this to go as far as it did, and I didn't mean to get so close and share what we did, and I didn't mean to fall in love, but I did, and you didn't mean to love me back, but I know you did. I didn't mean to meet you then when we were just kids, and I didn't mean to give you chills the way that I kiss, and I didn't mean to fall in love, but I did, and you didn't mean to love me back, but I know you did. Don't say you didn't love me back, 'cause you know you did. No, you didn't mean to love me back, but you did. A Lonely September, your most requested song on the Wednesday Club from the Stop album, track 9 from the Stop album. Oh, man, thank you guys so much. I feel like this was kind of a more emotional Wednesday Club today. And yeah, again, it's going back to the most personal album. I mean, all my songs are personal. I try to write, put myself into all the songs or write about my own life or things that are going on in my life. But yeah, the Stop album in particular is like the most just like diary snapshot, of my life at that time. So yeah, this album is very close to me. And again, glad I got to play Radios in Heaven for my grandpa. And yeah, thank you guys as always for watching, supporting me. Like I said, if you guys don't follow Humans Were Here on Instagram, at humans.word.here, we're putting together a Christmas performance thing. So follow us so you stay posted on that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Have a safe week. Have a happy week. And yeah, just as always, nothing but love to you guys. All of the fans, love you guys so much, and super grateful for you. So yeah, can't wait to see you, or I guess not. I can't really see you, but can't wait to do this again next week. Oh, tomorrow night, Plain White Tees movie night. We're doing Die Hard, which is amazing. Me and Lennon actually just went to go see Die Hard last weekend at the drive-in, if you can believe that. So, yeah, Die Hard's one of my all-time favorite action movies and favorite Christmas movies. We can argue about whether or not it's a Christmas movie tomorrow. But yeah, so tune into that if you guys want, right back here on Facebook. So yeah, see some of you guys tomorrow, and I'll see the rest of you next Wednesday. I don't know what album's going to be next week, but we'll see. I can't wait to see what songs you guys pick. So, all right, I'm done. Babble, babble. Love you guys. Have a great week. Thank you, thank you.